Hey everyone, I just wanted to check in with you the middle of this week. I hope that you all had an excellent 4th of July and that you were able to take at least a little bit of time off to enjoy that holiday. I wanted to make a couple of comments about the timeline assignments. Hopefully, this will just be some quick reminders and something that will help you as we move forward and get closer to the end of the term, which will be here before we know it. Um, First of all, most of you, all of us really, are doing a very good job on the timeline of choosing topics that have historical significance and that are we're able to make good connections between. I really like the way that our timeline is coming together this summer, so you're all doing well in that regard. If you have technical issues with Tiki please let me know when that happens. Um, well, before you let me know, try using a different browser. That usually will fix the problem. And then every now and then, if many of us are trying to use it at the same time, sometimes it'll kick us out. So I've had that happen as well, where I'll get logged out of Tiki. It is a little annoying, but if you just wait a second, maybe a minute, and then log back in, you should be able to post everything there. Save often, early and often. Save your work so that you don't get logged out and then have the whole thing to try to do over again. That's one of the reasons that I have you. One of a few reasons that I have you complete your post in a Word document that you also submit to Blackboard, so that we can kind of catch some of those issues that arise from time to time. If you haven't been submitting your posts to Blackboard, we've hit the point in the semester, and it's actually after Unit 2, where I'm not able to go through and just find your work on the timeline unless you've submitted it to Blackboard. That's the way I can identify which post you've made and provide feedback for you. So if you have submitted things to the timeline but not to Blackboard, please go ahead and submit those also to Blackboard so that I can give you credit for your work. And then finally, just a reminder about historical significance. That's the key part of both the ID step and the connection step. Make sure that you have actually explained why the certain things that the person you've identified or the event that you've identified did, or I guess the different items that made up that event. Explain why those things were significant. Many of you list and mention significant things about your topic, but if you haven't then kind of taken that next step and provided some explanation and analysis, you've missed the historical significance still. It's one thing to identify it. The next step, and what I'm looking for with historical significance, is to explain and analyze that significance so that we can all kind of understand, okay, this is what it all adds up to. All right, so hopefully that's helpful. As usual, please let me know what questions you have or if you hit any issues as we move along. I look forward to continuing our work on Unit 5.